So one of the most important aspects of building a strong YouTube channel is building a strong community. And in this video, business expert and content strategist Jessica Stansberry shares 3 pro tips and how M&Ms and LaCroix can help you deepen connections with your tribe. Coming up. YouTube Secrets is out now. Learn the strategies of today's top video influencers in this step-by-step YouTube success playbook. Get your copy today at tubesecretsbook.com. Hey, what's up? Sean here with Video Influencers. Help you build your influence, income, and impact with online video. And I'm super pumped to be here at Video Marketing World in Dallas with Jessica Stansberry. How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing super great and love this conference. Love your content.
Yes.
You're a world-class entrepreneur doing some cool things. But for those that are just meeting you, what have you been up to and what are you all about?
Yeah, so I help entrepreneurs create content that converts to sales so that they can grow their business. And in the last year, I've taken off on my YouTube channel. I went from 1,700 subscribers last August to 18,000.
Wow,
August.
strong.
So it's been quite a bit. And then for lots of years, way too many years, I made little to no money in my business. I was super, I just did it to survive, not thrive. And so I took that from that point to a 6-figure business a few years ago, and it's been great.
It's super inspiring, and I love hearing your story. And one of the powerful things about what you've built, though, is a strong community. And a lot of times on YouTube, we can get so focused on the subscribers and the big numbers of views and all of these different things, when it always comes down to people,
yeah.
One-to-one, one view at a time, one subscriber at a time. We absolutely love the video influencers community, but we also want to get better at community development, community management.
Mm-hmm.
So what are some of your tips for building the strong community and making those deep connections?
Yeah, so one, first and foremost, is to make sure that people actually feel like you care. A lot of times we will put out content or we'll do whatever and we just do that. Nobody actually feels like they are a part of it. And anytime we feel a part of something, we're ready to rock and roll and sign up. Yes, I will help you do whatever. I will help you build this business. I will buy that course. I will do whatever. So making people feel like they care or that you care about them. And I have a really good example here. My husband went live with me. I don't know, a year ago now, just randomly one night. I was like, hey, I need to go live. Will you sit live with me? He knows nothing about online anything. And so we're sitting there going live, and all these people are commenting. And with everyone, I was like, oh, that's so-and-so, and she does such and such. Or, oh, that's Trevor, and he does, this. And when I got off, I had so many comments from people wow, you knew every single person on that live stream. There were hundreds. Every single person, and you knew what they did, and you shouted them out. That's amazing.
Wow.
So that would be tip number 1.
That's super powerful. And can we hit any tactics in there? So what are 1 or 2 ways to make people feel like you care practically? You could go do it right now or on the next couple uploads.
Yeah, so first and foremost, talk to one person on your video. Instead of saying you guys or hey, what's up, people or whatever, just you're talking to one person, almost like there was a camera guy behind the camera and you're talking to him or her if they're your ideal client or customer. And then the other thing is, really sitting down and focusing on who that is you want to talk to. Because if you know deep down, oh, I want to talk to gamers, or I want to talk to moms, or I want to talk to business owners, then there's no way you can't resonate with them, because you know for sure, without a doubt, that that's who is listening.
That's really powerful. And one of the things we say a lot is that if you try and reach everybody, you end up reaching nobody. So
Right.
I love you talking about knowing who your target audience is, speaking to that one person, because you probably are speaking to a lot of females.
Yeah.
And dudes probably don't resonate as much, but you're creating depth, and your community knows you care because you know who you're talking to.
Exactly. Totally. And I have a podcast called All Up in Your Lady Business. And
Yeah.
so with that one, it's definitely all female entrepreneurs. But in my online community, especially on YouTube, it's 50-50.
Yeah.
Men are just so in YouTube that it's hard not to be. But it's, I talk to them and I make funny jokes and I do those things and I pull them into the jokes. And I think that really helps. That's that person that commented some weird thing on my last video. I'm going to pull them into my next joke on my next video.
So
that's
strong.
a really fun one.
I love that. What's tip number 2?
Tip number 2 is to actually engage with those people. So it's one thing to put up a video, but then to not go back and comment on it. And this goes true for any social media. You wouldn't put up an Instagram post and then not respond to the comments. But with anything, like the people need to feel like you're not posting just for the sake of posting.
Yeah.
You know?
So get into the comment
Yeah.
section. Do you have a process of when you do that and how you do that?
Yeah, for me, and there may be some like algorithm out there that says like you need to comment within so many hours or whatever, but for me, it only makes sense for me to do it at the end of the day. I check my email and my YouTube comments at the end of every day, and I respond back to them all, and then the next day I do that time. So for me, it's just what works for me. So I'm not running my whole life on responding to comments.
That's really smart. I actually probably have made that mistake because it is good to do it in real time, but if you start it and stop it and start it and stop it
Yes.
throughout the day, by waiting until the end of the day, you can try to just do it in one big block, right?
Yeah.
So that's really systematized in a way that could be practical so you could sustain it.
Yeah, I do that with a lot of things. And like, because I am not all about like spending my whole life doing YouTube, right? Like, I mean, yes, that's awesome and I love it, but it's also, I have a business to run. Like,
You got
I
a
can't,
business, you got a family.
Yeah. I can't be like commenting from my phone at dinner. My husband would probably like throw it across the table and be like, stop it. But yeah, and I don't want to set that example for my kids either, that like, that's what you need to be doing. So I set out some time every day.
Super powerful. And what's tip number 3?
So tip number 3 is to come up with a fun way that your audience will resonate with you. So a while back, I was addicted to LaCroix, like addicted.
Yeah, and what's LaCroix? I love LaCroix too, but tell me.
LaCroix is like it's just a carbonated water with some flavor. And people who are used to soda or soft, do you say soft drinks or soda?
Pop, soda, soft drinks, either one.
Okay, I say soda. So the people that are used to soda are like, this tastes horrible, right? But like, I love it. You love it.
I love it.
Yeah. So I'm all about the LaCroix, and they got to know that. Like every time I would go live, I'd have a LaCroix. Or when I would film videos, half the time I would like have one just like sitting there.
Yeah.
And I would joke about how it wasn't like product sponsorship, you know? I wasn't actually putting it there like because they were paying me. And it got to where every time somebody would see a comment about LaCroix online, or like there were like these Halloween costumes that were like big LaCroix cans, people would comment and tag me and be like, Jessica, you need this. And it was a fun way for my audience to resonate with me in a non-business, not professional really way. Nick Nimmin does a really good job of this with M&Ms. So like people, resonate with him because of M&Ms. So it's just a fun way to do that.
I love that. I love that. Well, these are some great tips about building community. And for those that want to check out some more of your content, you've got some great training on YouTube, growing your influence, especially if you're an entrepreneur and you want to be growing your business and your influence, leveraging online video.
Yep.
Where are you at and what kind of resources do you have?
So always find me on my YouTube channel. It's just youtube.com/Jessica Stansberry. And then I have a free Facebook group called Rising Video Rockstars. And lots of communities, lots of things. The podcast called All Up in Your Lady Business. And then my website is just my name, jessicastansberry.com.
So awesome. Well, Jessica, can you ask the questions of the day to the influencers community?
Sure. So what do some of your favorite creators and YouTubers do to make you feel included in the community? We'd love to know in the comments below.
So thanks for checking out this video. Subscribe and ring the bell if you're new here. And if you want to check out other videos in our interview series, click or tap the screen right there. For another video from Video Influencers, click or tap the screen right there. Until next time, this channel is all about helping you build your influence, income, and impact with online video. Keep crushing it, and we will talk soon.